Today we have Mr. Willie Jones, who is running for the Democratic seat for Lieutenant Governor for the state of Louisiana. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and chat with us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, so let me ask you something first before we even get started. Lieutenant Governor, could you please tell us what the role of Lieutenant Governor is? And I'm sorry that I have to ask you this, but it's been a long time since I've been in school. And there's probably some other people that might be saying, Lieutenant Governor? So can you help us out a little bit?
Absolutely, and thanks for putting that question out, because when you say Lieutenant Governor, it scares a lot of people. But the role of the Lieutenant Governor is actually truly just the Chief Commissioner of Tourism, Culture, and Recreation and Parks. The Lieutenant Governor also mandates the state libraries, he mandates the state museums, he's over the movie industry, he's over the seafood industry, and he promotes all these industries.
You mean somewhat like an event planner?
Actually, he's just a big promoter.
Okay.
Or producer.
Okay.
Or event planner. Or
Okay.
a party planner.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for explaining that. So let's get to the questions here. So first, can you take a moment to introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about your background?
Yes. My name is Willie Jones. I'm a resident of New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm a public school product. I attended Southern. I'm a business owner since 2008. Immerse Solution is a consulting firm, transportation consultant, political consultant. I've been in politics since I was about 14 years old. I've been a Democrat at heart since I was 14 years old. I couldn't wait to be able to cast that first vote as a Democrat. And I must say, since I've been in this race, I've been somewhat disheartened because I've been criticized, I've been slandered, I've been talked about people in my own party. Because the question you asked about Lieutenant Governor, the biggest question that come up with the road is, well, what if the governor's out of the country? Yes, I become the governor for that week or for those days. What if, God forbid, something happened to the governor? Yes, I become the governor. Now, procedures and policies, that's when I have to dig back and select a political advisor.
Correct.
To help me run the state.
Okay.
I mean, it's just that simple. But the Lieutenant Governor role is not rocket science. I can do it. You can do it. I worked at Essence for years. I got a relationship with top tiers in Essence. I worked Jazz Fest for years. When I was a Zulu member, I worked the entertainment committee. I host Spike Lee when he was here. I host Jaheim. I host Ricky Smiley and his groups when he was here. Somewhat, I do it in church also. The big preachers come. Sometimes I host them. So it's not rocket science. I can do the job. I'm ready to do the job. You need a lieutenant governor that's a governor for Louisiana, and for all people of Louisiana, you need a lieutenant governor that have a personality that can draw people, that won't exclude people, and that's me. I'm your lieutenant governor. I'm number 10 on the ballot. October the 12th. I need you, I need your listening audience to just go out and vote Democrat. Just don't vote Democrat because it's a Democrat. Check out the position, what it do. Look at my platform. I'm more than sure you're going to put it out there. And let's get this done. Be a part of making history. If I get elected, when I get elected to Lieutenant Governor, I will be the first black Lieutenant Governor since Reconstruction. And that's history. Right. And everybody want to be a part of history.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, piggyback on what you just said. Tell me, you've been in Louisiana for all your life. So therefore you know that there's been a great deal of transitions. So as a Lieutenant Governor, can you tell me or should I say, once you're elected to as a lieutenant governor, what would your focus be?
When you speak of transition, what do you mean? Because I'm from New Orleans. After the storm, we had some transitions going on. Not just transitions, but gentrification. Are we speaking of gentrification transitions, changing the community, changing the structure of your city?
So I'm thinking that a lot of people are going to be concerned with changing the structure, not so much as the structure, with Louisiana, with New Orleans. I know that a lot of people are concerned with making sure that the revenue is brought into the company. I don't mean company, brought into the state. And I think probably the entire state is wanting to make sure that we preserve the history and bring a lot of revenue.
Listen, and if you look at my platform, that's one of my biggest keys I'm speaking of on my platform. Number one, you got to be diverse. You got to bring diversity to the Lieutenant Governor's office in 2019. You got to have new vision. You got to have new leadership. I want to promote all the industries I've talked about inside Louisiana first. We have 13 museums, state museums. 8 of them reside in New Orleans. I checked every hotel in New Orleans. Like the brochures in the book and the pamphlets, none of them listed on none of the stuff in New Orleans. We have 21 state parks, 20 state parks, 1 historic state parks. But altogether we have 45 recreation and state parks. But if we don't know, we don't know. See, if I knew we had all those beautiful facilities in the state of Louisiana, I wouldn't have to take my kid to Smoky Mountain. I won't have to go to Georgia Mountain.
Right.
I won't have to go to Galveston Beach.
Right.
I wouldn't have to go to Gulf Shore. I would keep the money in Louisiana. So that's one of my biggest things I'm focusing on, promoting inside of Louisiana and then outside of Louisiana. Because if we do that, now all the taxpayers' money is staying in Louisiana. So that can help the governor's office and the legislators when they go to session. You won't have to cut tops. You won't have to cut the seniors' pay because you know the first thing that's being cut when they go to session is something that's affecting our community.
Correct.
So that's one of the things I want to do. That's one of the biggest things I'm going to do is promote within Louisiana first. When we talk about the movie industry, we got to work it back in. At one time in New Orleans, they would shoot movies all over. In Louisiana, period. But it's sort of what fell off. So I got to look at what kind of tax incentives that I can make beautiful to bring to the legislators and attract these people back. Same with the seafood industry. We just can't promote the seafood industry. We got to teach them and we got to educate on the environmental issues. As you know, allergy is taking over Lake Pontchartrain, it's taking over our swamps, it's taking over our bayou. So we got to find a way to see how we can get that out, because if the seafood's not healthy, the fishermen and the shrimpers can't sell healthy seafood, so that means they can't make a living and take care of their family. Those things like that, I wouldn't say that it hadn't been done, but I would say it can be done better and we can bring it up to the modern standards. I never saw anything come across Facebook promoting Louisiana. You know, Instagram promoting Louisiana. Come on, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, 2019, the president tweet. So why can't we use that also to promote Louisiana?
Okay. I know you mentioned the Essence Festival in New Orleans, so I just want to make sure, or just clarify. So you're trying to bring in conventions or improve the tourism throughout the entire state of Louisiana, correct?
Correct. That's my key. When I say New Orleans, I don't want the listeners to piggyback on, you're just talking about New Orleans. No, I just use New Orleans as an example because that's where I live.
Okay.
And that's why I know what goes on in New Orleans. And New Orleans politics and everything that happened in New Orleans. I'm a part of it, and I'm not a part of some of the things, but I want to promote throughout Louisiana. That's why my slogan is a lieutenant governor for all of Louisiana and for all the people of Louisiana. Now, take it. It's just like you going on start a new job. You know, I got to learn the needs of every city throughout the state of Louisiana. That's something I got to learn. That's something I can't speak of right now because I'm not in the office right now. I don't know what's on the books now and what's not on the books. But, you know, it's my plan to promote all of Louisiana for all the people of Louisiana so we can know what we really have in Louisiana. And since I've been running for this office, I realized that we have some beautiful facilities throughout Louisiana that you won't have to take that long drive to Tennessee or Georgia mountains. And, when I speak of diversity, let's talk about diversity. I was speaking to some persons here, and they talked about networking. Talking about networking businesses, small businesses throughout the state of Louisiana. And they don't have that. That's a great idea. That's fall under the part of diversity. Every time I'm somewhere, someone is bringing up new ideas that can help us. On this campaign road, I meet people with bright ideas, different ideas, and guess what? That's part of diversity. That's part of Louisiana. That make our culture. So that's what I want to be a part of. I want to meet people. I want to listen to people. I want people to give me fresh, new ideas because that's on my platform. Okay. Diversity, new leadership, new fresh ideas. And believe me, when I'm talking to you and I'm listening to you, and I'm going to add it to my platform or to my message. So feel free, listeners, to ask me any questions, to drop any idea you have towards me. And if I think it's workable, I'm going to work it in.
Okay. So let me go back to something that you said at the very beginning. You said that you couldn't wait until you turned 18 years old so that you could vote, and that you are a diehard Democratic. Correct?
Yes.
So tell me something. Why do you believe that this election period is so important?
That is a great question, and I have been preaching that. And let me say, I did receive the Louisiana Democratic Party endorsement.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
You. Thank you. And that was big. That changed the dynamics. It's going to be very helpful. But being a Democrat at heart, since I was 14, I believe in the democratic values. I work for the democratic values. This race is so important. It's actually truly bigger than myself, bigger than the governor, because we have an opportunity to not only elect myself statewide as lieutenant governor, but as you know, we have black Democrat candidates in this race throughout Louisiana running a statewide race. That would send a message to the White House and let them know we as Democrats would not lay over or lay down and roll over and give them our states. Take it, they be saying Louisiana is a red state, but if you look at the numbers, Louisiana have more Democrats than Republicans.
Wow.
We just don't get them out, or they just don't come out like they should come out. And that saddened me because people actually lost their lives to give us this opportunity to have a chance to go vote when we have a chance to go vote. Now, I'm believing in them and I'm trusting in them because, you know, you got chronic voters, you got 4 and 5s, but most people who 1 and 2 or 3 voters status, they do come out for governor's race. They do come out for presidential race. And I'm trusting that they will get out for this governor's race because it's tied into the presidential race. If they get out and show up in big numbers, we can send a message from Louisiana to D.C. that you're just not going to come and take our state without a fight.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sitting down and having a conversation with me. And I know you said in September you're really going to be ramping up, correct?
Normally, yes, the campaign actually ramp up real hard, real big after Labor Day. I think we have less than 54 days right now, so it is a very short process, a very short window. I'm trusting, I'm believing, I'm wishing, I'm praying that all of us will do our part with getting our people out to vote, spread the word, email, text, Instagram, Facebook, somebody, and let them know that you have a lieutenant governor candidate in the race that's going to represent all Louisiana, that's going to represent all people of Louisiana. Thank you. I appreciate this time. God bless you, and may God continue to bless the great state of Louisiana. And I'm number 10 on the ballot, October the 12th. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.